Hello and welcome. I'm your host, Crazy Nick, and this is another episode of the Padded Room Corner. Today, I figured I'd talk about games. Yeah. We all know them. We all like them. Hell, I'm a gamer myself. What pisses me off, though, are the game systems. Yes, there's a couple of good ones out there. There's one that's the worst. Unfortunately, I have it. An Xbox 360. Granted, it's got good games, great graphics, but you gotta pay to play online with your friends. I mean, hell, the Wii and the PlayStation don't do that. Not to mention the storage space. I mean, come the fuck on. There are like 3 different Xbox 360s, okay? The first one has no storage space. None. Doesn't even have a hard drive. It's got a space for one, but no hard drive. What the fuck is that about? 2. It's the premium, I think. That one has a 13 gig hard drive. That's the one I got. That's a piece of bullshit. I mean, if you ask me, it should actually be much bigger. And unfortunately, if you add an external hard drive to it to increase the storage space, you only get, 32 gigs? Out of the entire storage unit that you attach to it? I think that's a jip. Good thing you can actually throw your songs or whatever on the storage space and it doesn't take up the space of the hard drive. Well, for the Xbox part. The second worst is the Wii. I mean, you don't have a regular controller to play around with. All you have is your big ass arms. You wave them about like a damn ass monkey. I mean, come on. We may be Homo sapiens, but I mean, that's a little bit too extreme. We are not robots. We can't continuously move our arms around just to play a damn video game. Granted, some people actually do this. Hell, I do this whenever we play certain games, but to do it with every game, it's kind of redundant. Even if that's even the right word. I'd rather just use retarded. Because frankly, that actually fits. And the graphics may not be bad, but the start of the system, before you play any games, go to any of your channels, or go anywhere in the Wii, you have this big ass list. It's like grid, and you gotta go page by page to find what the fuck you want, depending on how many items you have. And even if you only have, like, say, 4 or 5 items on there, you still have all those other pages that aren't even being used. So it's like, what the hell? And the Xbox, that's just as bad. Okay? I mean, the dashboard for the Xbox, it's gotten so fucking complicated than what it actually was. Back then, it'd just be page. That's it. You get to go through your entire Xbox doing whatever. Now it's where the fuck is all my shit? And they got rid of a games part. I mean, there was a tab where you'd have your videos, you'd have your music, you'd have your games. Well, I tried looking on my Xbox and I saw my video tab, I saw my music tab, I didn't see a game tab. That little thing in there, it's not there anymore. So it's like, what the hell? And apparently, I found out that some of the games that you download, you can't even play anymore. One of my friends has Uno that he downloaded with a webcam that he got for his Xbox. He can't play it no more offline. He now specifically has to have online to play. That's fucked up. Hell, I even have a couple of games. A couple of Xbox, not 360, Xbox games that I can't even play anymore. Yeah, sure, I have them saved on my I have them saved on my 360, where I did play them on my 360. But now I can't even access them anymore. It's like, what the hell? Is Xbox trying to fuck everyone over? The best system I've known that you could play out there is the PlayStation. Granted, it doesn't have Fable. Boo-hoo. Alright, that's the only reason why I got Xbox 360. Because of Fable. I thought it was cool when I played it. I wanted to play it again. I got a 360. Yeah. But the PlayStation, it's damn near perfect. Okay? Granted, you have to pay for the DLC. On all systems, you got to pay for the DLC. That's not too bad. But the problem is, I ain't got one. That's my problem. Oh well. Those who have a PlayStation, you're lucky, okay? I should have gone with a PlayStation. I regret that. Because the PlayStation has an easy access dashboard. You can get through it doing whatever you want. Online is free, okay? 360? They just barely added in the Internet Explorer. PlayStation had it before the others did. Then the Wii had it. 360? They just barely got an app for it. I think that's retarded. And you have to have gold to play. Hello, we already paid for the game. We already paid for the box. Why do we have to pay for gold? I am not a rich man. Granted, I hate money. And I'm the only person you'll ever actually hear say that, and actually mean it straight from the heart. I hate money. But that's a different part. That's a different show altogether. Okay. The systems may not be bad. 360, you got to pay for everything. It's got an external Wi-Fi thing. It's got an external adapter for Wi-Fi. It doesn't have internal. Not unless you buy it specifically internal. I know of only all the Wii's and PlayStations I know of have internal. Everything is internal. Even the hard drive is internal. And they have way more space than an Xbox does. If you ask me, I think Xbox is jipping us off. I don't care about all the good shit that they've been doing. Granted. Okay, so they came out with a PlayStation or an Xbox One. What the fuck is that about? I hear that you have to pay for the game, then you have to pay for it again to play it, and then if you change it from one person to another, if you like give or sell the game away, they have to pay again too. It's like, what the fuck? Hey, come on. Is Xbox seriously trying to screw everyone over? All they care about is the money, apparently. You could actually see it specifically. And the only time they actually give you any gold for free is like, say, I know of a couple of Thanksgivings, a couple of Christmases, and they screw up so many more times than PlayStation or Wii. Do you know that red ring of death you hear about? Yeah, I've gotten it 4 times. Maybe I should stop using the Xbox. Oh well, I'm screwed anyway. Might as well deal with it. But I mean, come on. Xbox, they're trying to screw everyone over. Apparently. PlayStation, it's the better of the 3. The Wii, they need to get it down to just a controller. Not moving your arms about and all this, that, and the other. They need to move it down to straight a controller. I can play Guitar Hero 3 with just a controller. The Wii controller, that's the hardest thing I could do it with. I can't even do it that great. No, I can't even do it great at all. Oh well. But still, the systems, they have gotten bad. Nintendo is the second worst only because of the controller. Dashboard's a piece of crap too. 360? The only thing good about it are the games, the graphics, and the controller. That's it. Everything else sucks. But the worst part of the 360 is you can't play online free. You can't. You can't do shit online unless you pay for gold. And then, even if you do pay for gold, you have to pay for everything extra. Like if you want to have Netflix on your Xbox, you have to have gold and you have to pay for Netflix. So you're paying twice as much than just to do one thing. Screw it. I'd rather use my computer. At least that I can do. I can do so much more. I could surf the internet for free, aside from paying my internet. I could watch movies online for free, aside from paying Netflix. I can talk with my friends. I can do this! Xbox can't do shit unless you pay. Extra, extra, extra. It's like, what the fuck? Oh well. I'm screwed. But anyway, I'm Crazy Nick, and this has been another episode of the Padded Room Corner. Have a crazy day.